Shalom, this is Yehudit from Tzfat. I want to share with you movements I'm doing today on the 3rd of Nisan, and it's now the 62nd day of the 72 days of spelling out in Otiyot Hayyot, Hebrew letter movements, the living letters of the triplets that are part of the 72 holy names. It's taken from Exodus 14, chapter 14, verses 19, 20, and 21. So the 62nd letter in verse 19 going forward is a Yud, and the 62nd letter going backwards in verse 20 is a Hey, and the 62nd letter in verse 21 going forward is another Hey. So it's a Yud, Hey, Hey is our combination of letters for today. And so I want to show you what to do. You can do that movement. So Yud, use the centered Yud. And then stepping back for the simple Hey, and bringing the hands up to shoulder height and pointing the toe underneath the knee. That's a Hey. Do it on one side and do it on the other side. So we have two Heys. So that's the sequence that we're doing. We'll do it facing you. And also colors, wearing oranges for the day, an orange scarf on my scarf for the day of the week and the day of the counting that I'm doing for this 62nd square, which is in the 8th row of the horizontal rows that make 72, and in the vertical row it's the 6th row. It's a Hod, so that's orange here for the 6th row and orange here for the 6th day of the week. It's not the 6th day of the week, 5th day of the week, which is Hod. And then the reds are for Yesod, which is the horizontal row that we're working with is Yesod. So I have various kinds of red to focus on, particularly this energy of relationship, intimacy, connectedness, and how we can refine how we relate to that, and withhold with this sense of adjusting to what is, refining our own priorities to fit the situation. We'll talk more about that as we go into the Nikudot that represent the Sefirot on the tree of life. So I place everything that we do in the 72 holy names into the tree of life. So let's first do the letters themselves. The Yud, we do a centered Yud, like poking a hole into the infinite and waiting for an answer back. It's one of the ways I describe that movement. And then stepping back, like meditating on that Yud, what is, and forming a channel, an open channel there for a creative response. And again, the sense of the open channel for new beginnings. It's one way to understand this, but I'd like to encourage you to think of your own, what occurs to you when you take these shapes. Good. A Hey. And another Hey. Bria level, and Yetzira level, emotional level. Yud. Hey. Hey. Finding the nefesh physical level. Yud. Hey. And Hey. Putting this into the Sefirot chart. As I said, we're Hod, which is the sixth row over, as a vertical row, and the Yesod is the eighth row horizontal. There are 9 horizontal rows and 8 vertical rows. So what I do is I start the verticals at Bina, and then we go through the 7 Sefirot, and in the horizontal rows I start at Hakma, and then Bina, and then the 7 Sefirot. So we're one from the end on that series. So, Hod, within the constructs and the issues of relationship in Yesod. And Yesod is for the Nikudot that goes with Yesod is the Shuruk. And we're doing the Nefesh level of soul. That's the first level. And Hod is the Kubutz. And the Kubutz, Hod, refinement is flexible and goes in many directions. So that's Nefesh level, this is Ruach level, and I turn the other way. And the Shama level will be in front of myself. And the Hod is left hand low. 3 dots in a row. The Kubutz. And then we go to higher level. And the right hand low in front. And then back to the beginning for the Yehudit. To the left. 3 dots. And then we go down again. Starting with Yehudit. Shama. And Ruach. And finally Nefesh. So Hod is thankfulness, gratitude, splendor and glory. And it comes partly from recognizing the reality of the situation we're in and refining our own priorities to fit each situation or each person we're talking to, we talk to in a different way. Modify according to what is. This is all talking now about relationship and connectedness, and particularly intimacy. So let's move then to the, this I want to do the showing you how to do 62 as a number. So 60, remember, is the Samach, and 2 would be the Bet. It's the combinations of letters to spell the number out this time. So Samach on this side, and then showing you the Bet on the side. Samach and Bet is 62. And then we move on to the letters for today, this 3rd of Nisan. We're going to start with a new season, which is the Hay. I'll do it from the side. Again, the Hay is the season. I'm sorry, keep doing this. The month is a Hay, the Nisan's a Hay. The season is an Aleph. So Aleph, spring and fall. Aleph, and then the month of Nisan. And then we have the day Thursday, a fifth day of the week, is a pay. So I'll do that, the raise for pay. And then we have the day of the month, which is a gimel, the third day of the month. So stepping forward, back foot turns over. I'm sure you can see my feet. Again, the gimel is like this. So I'll do it towards you, starting with the aleph. And for the month, the hay. The day of the week is a pay. And the day of the month is a gimel. So the mother letters, aleph, mem, and shin, are used for the season. Aleph and is for both spring and fall. Shin, the fieriness of shin, is the summer. And mem, the water quality. Lots of rains we had is for the winter season. Then the days of the week are based on all the double letters, even the ones that we don't necessarily pronounce differently now. But like the first day is bet, and then you have the gimel and the dalet, and then you have the kaf, still used that way, and then the resh, which we don't, then the pay first, pay, fey, and then the resh, which again, some people know how to pronounce the two different kinds of reshes, and then on Shabbat it's the tav, and tav sav. So they're called the double letters. And then you have the elemental letters. Each month is an elemental letter, and hay is the first elemental letter, and it's the first month of the year, Nisan, and we just had finished the kuf with a dar. So that's explaining that system. Let's now bring this together as a Nikudot tree of life meditation, movement with the shapes and sounds, the Nikudot on a tree of life. Each representing a different Sefirot, starting with Keter and the Kubutz. Chokmah and the Patah. Bina and the Tzareh. Hesed Sugor. Gora Shva. Teferet is the whole arm. Netzach Hirik. Hod is the Shuruk. Kubutz. Yesod is the Shuruk. And Malhut is allowing ourselves to be breathed by Hashem. So waiting for the breath. Receiving the breath of life so we can act as sparks of Hashem. God willing. So may we be blessed to be able to refine our actions, they fit the situations, and still embody our sense of purpose that we were talking about yesterday with Netzach. What is our individual unique purpose in this lifetime? It's part of the question that comes up with the Torah parsha as well. Tzariah. So, Tazriah, and each baby being born comes in with a purpose. And it's a place of the parents to recognize that in ourselves, to learn what that is for ourselves. So may we be so blessed understanding why we're here and how we need to manifest that challenge that we're given.